Hey, I'm Brann from Mastodon, and you're watching the Kerrang podcast.
Troy, Brann, Mastodon, welcome to the Kerrang podcast.
Thank you.
Hello.
What do you want? What do you want?
Well, I'd like to know first of all about your.
This is ridiculous.
No, we'll get to the ridiculous
Next question.
thing.
Next question,
Stop.
please.
Don't
Okay.
make me tell on you. So, tell us about your forthcoming album, Crack The Skye.
Terrible.
Yeah,
It's the worst piece of shit we've ever. Oh wait, the new one right here.
the new one.
Crack The Skye.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's an amazing record.
right.
That's our favorite record right now.
Yeah. So you recorded it with Brann
Yes.
in Atlanta. What was it like working with someone who's produced like AC/DC and Bruce Springsteen?
It was awesome, but he was just a regular guy. I mean, he wasn't walking around with an ascot. Like I've worked with. He wasn't like the famous producer Bruce Dickinson from Saturday Night Live. Coming out and talking about gold-plated diapers and whatnot.
The Bruce.
Well,
Dickinson.
if he did, he was joking. Yeah, the Bruce Dickinson.
Yeah.
If he did, it was jokingly.
Right.
No, he was awesome. It was a fantastic experience. Gladly do it again. I think he was really enthusiastic and just helped us achieve our musical goals.
Yeah. When did you start writing the album? Has it been a long-term thing, or did you group together for a few months?
When was that?
Started writing the record on and off, over the past 2 years or more, probably. Just in bits and pieces, bits and pieces. It's it's baby steps. I always say that Bill Murray is my favorite dude because of the movie What About Bob?
Baby steps.
It's baby steps, constantly baby steps. You take baby steps, you're gonna be okay. And if you're gonna plan some food, you just put it in a slow cooker and you let it take its time. You're guaranteed a good meal.
You can't put our music in the microwave. That ain't gonna work. It's a crock pot thing.
Cool.
You know?
So, I mean, how do you approach writing a song? What are the bare bones of it? Does anyone particular member start with it, or is it a group effort from start to
It's
finish?
all that. It's all of the above. It can happen a bunch of different ways. So
Who puts the garlic into a Mastodon song?
it could be either one of us.
Right.
It's somebody maybe comes up with the bulk of it at home or something, and then brings it to the class, and we all put we all chip in on the arrangement or the riffs, or if somebody the song might not be completed. Hey, I need some help. What do you think could go after this?
Yeah.
Or you could just walk in one day and just start kind of jamming on something, just warming up, and somebody will hear something in that and be like, hey, play that. Let's work on that. That'd be cool. And then about 3 or 4 hours later, you got a full song. So
Cool.
it's we just let things happen organically, and we don't try to push anything. We just
Yeah. Is it true that the rest of the band allowed you to indulge in your ballet dancing passion?
Did we let you?
They don't let me indulge in it. It's something I have to do in private.
But be honest with me, we were lenient to you.
Yeah, they were lenient.
If we can just get the facts straight, and that's the main reason we're here, is to get the facts cleared.
I'm definitely the Billy Elliot of the band. That's for sure. I was in the New York ballet, and
Right.
there is quite the rivalry with the Russian ballet.
Yeah.
Stemming from the Cold War in the 80s, but that's enough about that.
I was heavily addicted to cocaine in the early 80s while dancing for the New York City Ballet, as were all the dancers. If you're watching, you know who you are. But I think mainly it was they told people I was overweight. They told people that I'd broken all my little tootsies, and that just wasn't true because they were just jealous.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
And then came the smoking cigarettes, and that's where it led to the demise
Of my ballet career, and I was grasping at straws. What am I going to do? I guess I'll be a really awesome drummer for a really awesome band called Mastodon.
Yeah. One track that didn't make it on the album is called The Devil's Tiptoes, which is about your passion. Could you tell us why it didn't make the final cut?
With the Devil's Tippy Toes?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I don't even know. Well, do you even want to go there? I mean, this is something he's never really dealt with to anybody, whether it be you know, outside of the three of us.
It's not that I don't want to go there, but does Maria Shriver want me to go there? You know what I mean?
How does Crack the Skye compare to Blood Mountain?
It's 2 years newer.
Yeah, they're different. They have 2 years in between them where there wasn't a release date.
That is the only difference, really. Same artist, same bass player, same drummer.
I mean, you can get it at Best Buy.
That's not different than the last record.
Oh, you still can't get it at Walmart?
That's been part of our plan since day one. The last one was not. Well, Bruce Springsteen said his plan didn't work out so well, so I think we should avoid that terrain.
Neurosis guitarist Scott Kelly contributes to the title track of the album, making it the third Mastodon album he's been on. When are you all going to get a room and just let him in the band full time?
Our doors are wide open, Scott.
It's time for you to walk through.
You know, he's that kind of guy.
Trust your feelings.
He's got a wonderful family, a nice house in Medford, Oregon.
Yeah.
But he won't just throw it all away to come live in Atlanta with us,
Right.
playing our Crusty Socks band.
I can't believe he doesn't want to get into a tiny little bunk
And live with us for 9 months a year, you know?
and smell our
What's
farts.
wrong with it?
I mean, like, that's way better than being home with a newborn baby, isn't it?
And a beautiful wife, and you know, this is ridiculous. I think this is...
To each his own. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I fear that this friendship is on the downward spiral.
I guess we'll have to work that out at the Scion Rock Festival in Atlanta, Georgia on February 28th.
Right.
Did y'all catch that? Good.
Plug!
Coming over to Europe in the summer with Metallica.
No.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's the rule.
We might.
What was the first?
We haven't decided. I might have to clean my room that day.
Right. What's the first Metallica album you ever bought? And will you force them to play tracks from said release?
I don't
You
think
know what?
I've
I've already shoved Robert downstairs and into holes and like tripped him with like I would tie some little floss in between two trees and I'd go punch him and I'd run, you know. But I knew where the floss was tied. I would jump over it and Robert, the new bass player, bust his ass. And so I think he's tired of me, you know, messing with him a lot.
Right.
So I don't really want to force him into playing. Hey, dude, play this song. You have to play this. I've already kind of given him enough flack.
We got a couple of blanket parties coming our way when we get on that tour. I know that much.
Yeah.
I fear that the men that play in the band Metallica might put bars of soap inside of pillowcases and come to our bunks at night and hit us repeatedly.
And give you a
while
beating.
held down by the tightness of our sheets.
They don't like ballet. That's all I can say.
They're gonna be all tough guys, you know, and call us sissies and little pretty boys. And
we are looking forward to being on that tour, though. Even though, I mean, you know, basically you get the first night you get that beating. It's kind of like being jumped into a gang, and you know, it hurts, and somebody might have to go to hospital. But I think it's worth it. Share the stage with Metallica. I'd do anything. I don't care if I'm beaten and bruised.
What wouldn't you do to share the stage with Metallica?
Eat a Klondike bar. Those things are terrible.
Have you read the ingredients in the back of the Klondike bar box?
I didn't.
Anyways, that Metallica tour, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, cool.
Oh yeah, it'll
The
be
first
fun.
album I ever bought by Metallica was Ride Lightning.
Are you sure it wasn't Reload? That's what it says on the internet.
That's funny.
Thanks.
The
you're
internet
a
says
funny
I'm
guy.
47 years old, but that's not right
It
either.
says Brent's 1,000,
Yeah.
and that's impossible. Just ask Count Dracula.
Will do. Finally, do you have any plans for a UK headline tour in between all this chaos?
I
don't know.
certainly hope
And
not.
Talking
ballet.
to you, I'm not sure that we're gonna come back here.
I mean, we've already come here multiple times. I think we've exhausted our
Well, let's try. People don't like
it.
us here anymore.
No, it's the recession.
Yeah, the economy. Guys, seriously. Why'd you play at this club? You should have been at the other club. Everyone's there. No, we're gonna. Of course, we're gonna come back to the UK. The UK is probably our best market in the world to play, and we have lots of awesome fans here. So
Cool.
we can't wait to come back.
Do you know a month? Is there a month you can hint at or say outright?
It's going to be a colder month later in the year 2009.
August it is.
And let's leave some elements of mystery, okay?
Right. Cool. Well, brilliant.
What's that one that's after December but before January? We'll be back then.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Whatever.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah, safe bet. Yeah.
Well, Troy, Brann, thank you for being so revealing and honest with us. And
I could have been more revealing.
yeah,
But I went pretty far.
we'll save that for the after dark version.
Yeah, we will.
Cool. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Brush your gums and go to bed.
Bye.
Correct.